Hello, Peridot. I hope you're all getting excited. A new great school year. A little bit about what our cafeteria is going to look like at the beginning of this 2020-21, where we're starting with distance learning. And of course, we'll not be able to come in and eat their meals during class, but we continue having our drive-through service like we've had throughout. A lot of you have been coming to get for that, which has been fantastic. Thank you for doing that. Unfortunately, there are a few changes that we're going to have to make, and these decisions come straight from USDA. So I do want to let you know that there are a lot of schools and districts and even states who are asking USDA to reconsider some of these rules. As of right now, this is the way we do have to operate it. Starting on August 4th, which is the first scheduled day of school, again, your children will be starting school virtually. One of the big changes that we have to make is we cannot give a free meal to everyone in the community ages 4 to 18 the way we did all summer. We do have to go back to serve only our school children who are enrolled. We cannot serve their siblings if they're not enrolled here. And we have to go back to our free and paid and reduced system that we usually use during the school year. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the cafeteria application. You might be thinking, well, I'm not planning to get meals during distance learning. Maybe you live in Bylis, it's too far away. You just don't want to get meals now, and that's okay. But I'm asking if you can please still fill out an application. The reason for this is child's free paid or reduced status last year will carry over for 30 days a year. So that brings us to September 15th. After that, you either have a new application off of, or you might have directly certified. It means that the state matches your student with an EBT or SNAP case number and then qualify for school for free meals automatically. Or if you have not filled out an application, at that point, the child would have to all the meals. So what we don't want to happen is that all of a sudden, maybe we get a couple weeks notice we're going to come back to school in person, and your child could start receiving meals during school on campus. What we don't want to happen is we don't want them to have to pay for those just because we don't have an application on file. So if you could please fill out an application at the beginning of the school year, just like we usually do, that would really be fantastic. I want to point out just a couple things in this application. You can hack it from Samantha and request it by emailing or calling the school. My information is all over, so please, if you ever have any questions, you can see my email on the screen right now. My phone is so contact me anytime that you have questions. There's a lot of questions and answers in this, so all the way to the last 2 pages is the actual application. Let's give it a second to load here for us. I'm sorry, it's going to be tilted the wrong way for you on the screen. So on your right, which is the top of the application, you'll see a space for the children's names. Please list every child family under 18, whether they go to our school, whether they're in a high school somewhere else, or they're not in school yet. List all the children at the top. If you do have a SNAP, a TANF, or a FDPIR case number, write that here in this box. If you have that case number, just stop. You don't have to do anything else. One more thing I want on the top is if your child is a FOSS, please mark that box next to their name. If you do not have a number, just continue to the rest of the application. If your children have any income, child support, an adoption subsidy, anything like that that comes to children, please fill that out in this box. And then all the adults in your household need to be listed in these boxes. Then you're going to the total household members. All the members that you're counting, so if you write 5 in that box, make sure you have all 5 listed. If it's 3 children and 2 adults, make it down. And then the parent or adult's income goes next to their name here. So write down your income, tell how frequently you receive those paychecks. And if there's any other sort of income you get, please include that as well. A couple different examples of income. Then I need to make sure everybody please fills out these last digits of the social. I can't process the applications unless we have that. So if you miss that, I'll just call you and we'll get it filled out. And then every application does need to be signed at the bottom, signed and dated. The address and the phone number, those are optional, but it does help out a lot if there is some extra information that I need, then I'll be able to contact you that way. Please let me know anytime you have additional questions, if anything, just you're not sure about anything on here, please do contact me right away. Then I just want to finish out the video like during distance learning. So as I said before, it will be similar to what we've done over the summer, where you will be able to pull out the softball field and you just honk your horn, and our cooks, Novella and Nyla, will bring meals out to your car. Some of the changes are going to be, first of all, the time of service. During the summer, we were serving earlier in the morning. We are going to be serving from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. You will be able to pick up breakfast and lunch together. And I know it's kind of late for a breakfast, so the breakfast is just intended to be the child's breakfast for the next day. We are going to have a little bit more variety in our menu than we had over the summer. So sometimes you'll be getting a sandwich in a sack, and sometimes it'll be a hot meal in more of a styrofoam takeout box. If you are bringing those meals home, please make sure that they're consumed right away, or that they are stored properly. They're put in a warm space until your child is ready to eat the meal, or put in the refrigerator and kept cold until they're ready to eat that. Again, we are going to have to go according to the free, paid, reduced, and we will only be able to serve our own students. So I know that does change things for some families, and I do apologize. That will start August 4th. So please keep bringing the whole family to get those meals for the rest of the summer. We will be serving under the summer program on Monday, August 3rd. So please ask me any questions that you have anytime. You can email me, you can call or text myself. And if you don't have access to those numbers or the email, contact the school and we can help you with any questions that you have. Thank you.